dive into the world of Julius Caesar, a captivating figure from ancient Rome. Born in either 100 or 102 BC, the exact date remains a historical mystery. Yet Roman historian Plutarch and other sources tend to converge on this time frame. His birthplace was the illustrious city of Rome, where his father, Gaius Julius Caesar, and mother Aurelia Cotta resided. Step into the captivating world of Gaius Julius Caesar, who came into this world around 130 BC, an esteemed member of a distinguished Roman lineage. His family's roots intertwined deeply with the local aristocracy of Rome, bestowing them with an intricate understanding of ancient Roman virtues, customs, and the intricate dance of political power dynamics. Regrettably, the life that Gaius Julius Caesar led before the birth of his legendary son, Julius Caesar, remains shrouded in historical obscurity. Gaius Julius Caesar emerged as a towering presence within the political landscape of the Roman Republic. As a luminary of the Senate and a seasoned statesman, he skillfully navigated the intricate corridors of governance. The dramatic stage of the Roman civil wars witnessed his profound influence, particularly in the tempestuous clashes between Marius and Sulla. As the curtains fell on Sulla's reign of dictatorship, Gaius Julius Caesar seized the reins of destiny, embarking on an ascendant trajectory within the intricate tapestry of Roman politics. However, destiny wove a poignant twist into the narrative during the formative years of Julius Caesar. The untimely passing of Gaius Julius Caesar cast a solemn shadow. In a poignant tribute to his father's enduring legacy and to uphold the prestige of his lineage, Julius Caesar adopted the moniker Gaius Julius Caesar, a beacon that cast light upon his personal journey and illuminated the path of Roman history. The profound influence of his father's wisdom reverberated throughout Julius Caesar's political expedition, catalyzing the extraordinary rise of the Roman Empire. The very roots and political affiliations that nurtured his family provided the fertile ground for his meteoric ascent and his subsequent role as a pivotal leader in the realm of Roman governance. Embark on a journey into the vibrant tapestry of ancient Rome, where Aurelia Cotta, a woman of paramount significance as the mother of Julius Caesar, graced the historical stage. The tantalizing fragments of her existence are lovingly preserved within the annals of Roman history and the whispers of antiquity. Here, in rich detail, unfolds the captivating story of Aurelia Cotta. Aurelia Cotta, born around 120 BC, emerges from the cradle of a noble and esteemed Roman lineage. Her father, Lucius Aurelius Cotta, a luminary among Roman senators, bestowed upon the family a seat within the upper echelons of Roman society. This heritage is a testament to the deep-rooted connection between Aurelia and the intricate tapestry of Rome's political and societal order. In the backdrop of ancient Roman society, where the educational avenues for women often ran narrow, Aurelia stood as a beacon of erudition. Her intellect was honed through a robust education in literature, rhetoric, and the intricacies of Roman discourse at the esteemed Yeditepe. It's plausible that she was steeped in the values and moral norms that characterized ancient Rome. The echoes of Aurelia's education and virtues may have resonated through the very core of Julius Caesar's character. While the life and impact of Aurelia may have left fewer historical footprints from antiquity, her role as the mother of Julius Caesar carries a legacy that is believed to have cast a positive influence upon his political trajectory and leadership journey. Although the precise moment of her departure from this world remains an enigma, it is known that she departed during Julius Caesar's formative years at Yeditepe. Aurelia Cotta, an illustrious member of the ancient Roman society, emerges as a figure whose presence illuminates the contours of Julius Caesar's life and career. Her education, values, and familial ties provide us with a prism through which we can glean a deeper understanding of the essence of Rome and the intricacies that shaped Julius Caesar's perception, an essential gateway to comprehending the emergence and evolution of one of ancient Rome's paramount political luminaries. Within this crucible of his youth lay the seeds that would burgeon into the flourishing tree of his future leadership and political saga. This epic stood as the bedrock upon which his individual growth and character took root and flourished. At the helm of this narrative is Gaius Julius Caesar, the eminent senator and political stalwart, whose legacy bestowed upon Caesar a lofty perch from which to influence political and societal discourse even in his tender years. The young Caesar's intellectual voyage embarked upon fertile shores. His linguistic prowess, a beacon of brilliance, manifested early, particularly in the realm of rhetoric. This gift was a linchpin in propelling him toward consequential leadership roles within the intricate framework of Roman governance. It's conceivable that Caesar's linguistic repertoire included a mastery of tongues, notably Greek and Latin, further enriching his intellectual arsenal. Enveloped within the volatile embrace of his era, young Caesar bore witness to the roiling maelstrom of Rome's political convulsions and civil strife. An era marred by the clash of conflicting political factions, this tempestuous milieu thrust Caesar into the crucible of political intrigue and consciousness. Yet, shaping the contours of this young luminary's education and early career was the sage counsel of his father, Gaius Julius Caesar. The paternal guidance, extending across the domains of politics, leadership, and Roman ideals, likely etched its mark upon the budding leader's character and modus operandi. In the crucible of his teenage years, Julius Caesar's horizon expanded to encompass the realm of warfare. As he honed his military mettle within the ranks of the Roman legions, his strategic prowess took root. His indelible mark upon the annals of military history, especially through his governance of Gaul, was an early testament to his burgeoning mastery of military strategy. The matrix of Julius Caesar's youth and scholastic journey was the crucible whence his political leadership would emerge. His elevated lineage, scholastic pursuits, linguistic acumen, and baptism by military fire stand as the architectural keystones of his ascent in Roman chronicles. These nascent experiences, coalescing within the crucible of youth, birthed the edifice of the Roman Empire, endowing him with a legacy that persists as a cornerstone of influence within the annals of Roman history. Delve into a pivotal juncture within Julius Caesar's labyrinthine political odyssey, where he took a momentous stride by assuming the mantle of quaestor, an entry point into the grand theater of Roman governance. This significant phase marked not just a formal role, but the crystallization of Caesar's nascent political ambitions, as the quaestorship became the cornerstone of his ascension. Come, journey further into the quaestorship and Julius Caesar's inaugural foray into the realm of power and politics. In the year 69 BC, Julius Caesar secured the prestigious title of quaestor. These quaestors were the stewards of Rome's treasury, entrusted with the critical task of financial affairs within the Roman Empire. For burgeoning politicians, this role served as a stepping stone into the echelons of power. Through this vantage, Caesar plunged into the inner workings of Rome's administrative intricacies, navigating the tapestry of political machinations. Following his investiture as quaestor, Caesar's destiny beckoned him to Hispania, the realm that encompasses modern-day Spain and Portugal. Within this crucible, Caesar honed his managerial acumen and administrative dexterity, setting the stage for a meteoric ascent. His sojourn in Hispania, a crucible for the forging of military and administrative prowess, cast a decisive mold upon his early career. The quaestorship unfurled before Caesar a realm of political intrigue and experience. As he delved deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of Roman governance, he cultivated an innate understanding of the empire's pulse, weaving a complex tapestry of alliances, honing administrative finesse, and establishing a nexus of political rapport. This cauldron of experiences, a concoction of inner machinations and external relations, furnished the bedrock for his eventual climb to loftier echelons of power. During his quaestorship, Caesar's political constellation expanded, coalescing with luminaries of Rome's political pantheon. Here, he nurtured alliances, spun intricate connections, and embroidered his own constellations of political ties among the empire's foremost figures. This web of successes and affiliations stood as the bedrock upon which his ascendant trajectory was meticulously laid. Thus, The quaestorship symbolized Julius Caesar's definitive entry onto the hallowed stage of Roman politics, unfurling the inaugural chapter of his remarkable political saga. Within this role, he honed his administrative finesse, fortified his political mettle, and embarked upon a trajectory that would cast him as one of the epic's most formidable leaders. Astride the momentum of his Hispania mission, Caesar's odyssey expanded, journeying through the crucible of Macedonia to be followed by a triumphant return to Rome, where his legal acumen and burgeoning political star illuminated the arena. Thus the stage was set, the curtains drawn, as Julius Caesar's name resonated as a crescendo within the symphony of Roman history. A pivotal moment unfolded in the annals of time, a crossroads where Julius Caesar's fate intertwined with destiny's tapestry. In the year 58 BC, a clarion call resounded through the corridors of power as the Roman Senate bestowed upon Caesar a mantle of authority, the illustrious mantle of governor of Gaul. Within this exalted role, Caesar was endowed with the dual reins of administration and military command, vested with dominion over the sprawling expanse of Gaul, a land stretching across a vast swath of what we now recognize as modern France and its neighboring realms. Gaul, a strategic frontier nestled in the heart of expansion, beckoned as a crucial pawn in the unfolding drama of Roman territorial hegemony. As the sun of his governorship rose, Caesar embarked upon a symphony of military overtures, a virtuoso conductor orchestrating campaigns that reverberated across the landscape. The land echoed with the clash of tribes and the triumphant footfalls of the Roman legions as they traversed diverse corners of Gaul. In his wake, he left a mosaic of conquests as resistant regions capitulated to the inexorable tide of Roman dominance. With each decisive stroke, the borders of Roman rule unfurled, etching a new chapter in the saga of empire building. Among the pantheon of his achievements, certain triumphs stand as luminous constellations within the firmament of his governorship. Battles waged and victories secured, each page inscribed with the indelible imprint of Caesar's strategic brilliance. His exploits remain woven into the fabric of history, chapters replete with tales of triumph over adversity, tales yet to unfold. In the dramatic tableau of ancient history, the year 58 BC emerges as a defining moment, casting the spotlight upon Julius Caesar's ascension to the role of governor of Gaul within the Roman Empire. Against the backdrop of a region simmering with tribal conflicts and precarious instability, Caesar found himself thrust into a labyrinthine web of challenges. Amidst this intricate tapestry, one pivotal task stood before him like a beacon: to thwart the Helvetii tribe's audacious migratory aspirations towards Germany. Within the embrace of Gaul's sprawling expanse, nestled among the mountains and valleys, resided the Helvetii tribe, their homeland spanning across the contours of what we now recognize as modern Switzerland. Their ambition to traverse Gaul en route to Germany rang discordant notes in the symphony of Roman interests, an echo that reverberated through the corridors of power and caught Caesar's vigilant gaze. And so, Caesar donned his mantle of action, drawing upon the canvas of military strategy and unleashing the symphony of his leadership prowess. With unswerving determination, he stemmed the tide of Helvetian migration, marshalling his forces with alacrity and orchestrating swift maneuvers that reverberated like thunder across the landscape. In this saga of triumphant defiance, a pivotal juncture unfurled as Caesar joined hands with another Gallic force, the Aedui tribe. The collaborative symphony they orchestrated laid the foundation for a formidable coalition, a united front poised to repel the Helveti's advance. As the tides of battle surged and receded, the Helvetii were compelled to relent, retracing their steps in the face of this unified resistance. The annals of history stand testament to the grandeur of Caesar's Helvetii campaign, a crescendo of military brilliance and leadership. Within its folds, he etched a monumental chapter, solidifying his dominion over Gaul's realm and underscoring his unyielding commitment to safeguarding the imperious borders of the Roman Empire. The legacy that blossomed from this epical campaign resonates through the ages, an eloquent testament to Julius Caesar's indomitable spirit and strategic acumen. It emerges as a luminary episode within the constellation of his accomplishments, an enduring beacon of military might and leadership that illuminates the annals of Roman history. In the grand tapestry of time, Julius Caesar's Helvetii campaign stands as an immortal thread, weaving a narrative of triumph that continues to echo through the corridors of remembrance. In the mosaic of history, the year 58 BC beckoned forth a pivotal chapter centered around Julius Caesar's indomitable spirit. Anointed as the governor of Gaul, Caesar embarked upon a quest to quell the tempestuous turbulence enveloping the region and to etch the triumphant imprint of Roman dominance upon its storied landscape. Amidst this tapestry of intrigue, one name resonated like a clarion call: Ariovistus, the formidable chieftain of the Germanic tribes in eastern Gaul, whose ascendant power cast a shadow over the Roman Empire's aspirations. Caesar's overture unfolded with meticulous precision, a symphony of intelligence gathering that underscored the gravity of his mission. Armed with an intimate knowledge of the terrain and a keen understanding of Ariovistus's strategic dance, Caesar wove the threads of his strategy, the landscape's geographical contours, the labyrinthine tribes, and the intricate power dynamics. All these facets were meticulously dissected to carve the path ahead. In the heart of this unfolding drama, alliances blossomed as Caesar forged a symphony of camaraderie among the Gallic tribes. The resounding alliance with the Aedui, a potent force that pledged allegiance to Caesar's banner, would stand as a bulwark against Ariovistus's encroachment. Diplomacy's gentle touch further solidified these bonds, enhancing the collective strength of the coalition. Amid the tapestry of military maneuvers, logistics emerged as a cornerstone. With unparalleled foresight, Caesar established strategic caches to replenish his troops as they traversed vast expanses. The rhythm of his campaign was sustained by a wellspring of sustenance, heightening the army's agility and endurance. The zenith of Caesar's campaign came to fruition upon the battlefield, where his military symphony unfurled its most resonant notes. A conductor of chaos, Caesar orchestrated his forces with precision, breaching the enemy's defenses through swift, calculated maneuvers. A three-pronged assault encircled the adversary, leaving no escape from the Roman embrace. Raids strategically conducted punctuated the symphony, ushering in a tide of advantage that swayed the battle's rhythm. In this crescendo of effort, diplomatic avenues were explored with Ariovistus, a testament to Caesar's unwavering pursuit of peace. Yet as the echoes of diplomacy faltered against the winds of intransigence, the march toward military resolution became an inexorable destiny. In summation, Julius Caesar's Ariovistus campaign is a masterpiece woven from the threads of strategic acumen and martial brilliance. His grasp of regional intricacies nurtured powerful alliances, while logistical prowess fortified his campaign's endurance. Upon the theater of conflict, his military choreography cast shadows that shaped pivotal moments. In this saga, Caesar once again ascended to the vanguard, an architect of history, carving an indelible legacy that continues to reverberate across time's canvas. Prepare to delve into the captivating tapestry of history as we unveil the exhilarating British campaigns led by Julius Caesar, a towering figure within the annals of the Roman Empire. Within these daring exploits, we glimpse a facet of Caesar's prowess and leadership that resounded through time. In the mists of antiquity, precisely during the years 55 and 54 BC, the theater of action unfolded against the backdrop of Caesar's stewardship over Gaul. Against a landscape dappled with Rome's burgeoning aspirations, Caesar's gaze turned across the Channel to Britain, a realm pulsating with untapped potential. In this narrative, we trace the genesis of these audacious ventures and immerse ourselves in their unfolding. Britain, a strategic linchpin within the grand tapestry of the Roman Empire, beckoned with promises of riches and resources aplenty. Recognizing this untapped bounty, Caesar set his sights on orchestrating expeditions that would unlock Britain's latent treasures and harness its trade winds. Yet, beyond the allure of riches, the British campaigns held a deeper resonance. They served as a stage where Caesar's renown could ascend, his courage illuminated by the fiery glow of conquests. Victories etched upon the canvas of Britannia could shape his standing within the public's eye, a celestial ascent in the pantheon of Roman leadership. In the inaugural expedition, a gallant Roman force set sail for Britain under Caesar's aegis, an embodiment of bravery against the backdrop of resource constraints. The very elements seemed to conspire, as adverse weather and local resistance thwarted Caesar's designs, forcing a recalibration of his ambitions. Undeterred, the curtain rose on the second act, a grander campaign marked by a formidable Roman force and meticulous preparation. Across the tumultuous waters, Caesar's fleet bore his dreams and destiny, triumphs intermingled with trials, for the British aborigines put up a fierce resistance, their determination leaving an indelible mark upon the theater of conflict. Partial dominance over certain domains was wrested from the grasp of Britannia's embrace. Yet the annals of this saga echo with the thunderous clamor of challenges. The logistics of building a fleet and the intricate dance of naval maneuvering tested Caesar's strategic prowess, while the resilient soil and unpredictable weather posed formidable adversaries to the invaders. As the curtain falls on this chapter, we stand witness to a tapestry woven with valor and setbacks, ambition and challenges. The British campaigns illuminate a dimension of Julius Caesar's journey, one marked by audacity, strategic acumen, and the indomitable spirit that etched his name upon the annals of history. Step into the grand theater of ancient history as we unravel the riveting tale of 52 BC, a tumultuous epic within the annals of the Gallic Wars. A tempestuous uprising surged across the horizon, as Gallic tribes cast aside their differences to forge a defiant alliance against the specter of Roman dominion. At the helm of this fervent resistance stood Vercingetorix, a dauntless and resolute Gaul nobleman who ignited the flames of a national movement. Vercingetorix's saga unfolds against the backdrop of unity he masterfully orchestrated, weaving together a mosaic of tribes into a formidable front. Through this tapestry of unity, a robust Gallic army arose, emboldened by a fervent determination to thwart Rome's grasp. The chronicles of this era are etched with hardships and trials, for this phase of the Gallic Wars bore witness to one of its most challenging chapters. Yet Julius Caesar, the maestro of strategic brilliance, unfurled a plan to dismantle Vercingetorix's resolve. Enter the Siege of Alesia, a grand theater of tactics and cunning that would cast the spotlight on Caesar's prowess. The ramparts of Alesia, Vercingetorix's fortress, became the stage upon which this gripping drama played out. Amidst the siege, Vercingetorix's desperate pleas echoed towards Rome's gates, seeking salvation in the form of external aid. However, as the curtain of hope waned, the Gauls made a fateful decision to exit the fortress and confront the Roman legions head-on. The ensuing battle was a clash of wills and steel, a titanic struggle etched in the annals of time. Caesar's masterstroke came in the form of a dual-pronged siege. His forces ensnared Alesia within a vice grip, while simultaneously a labyrinthine embankment, known as Caesar's flanking set, arose as a sentinel against external relief. This strategic ballet bore testament to Caesar's prowess in engineering marvels and logistical acumen. The siege of Alesia carved an arduous path for both Caesar and the beleaguered Gauls. Caesar marshaled his legions with meticulous precision, constructing the embankment while quelling the fervor of the besieged. The Gauls, ensnared in a web of internal and external turmoil, grappled with the tribulations of their besieged realm. As the shadows lengthened and the noose tightened, the inevitable surrender of Vercingetorix and his gallant followers was etched upon the pages of history. With the fall of Alesia, Caesar's triumph was heralded, for he had extinguished the ember of Gallic resistance, and Gaul herself became a cherished jewel within the Roman crown. Fast forward to 46 BC, and a tableau of dramatic irony unfolds. Vercingetorix, once the flame of rebellion, now stood in chains, a symbol of defiance broken, paraded through Rome's triumphant streets before facing his tragic demise. His destiny embodies the tapestry of Gaul's struggle for freedom and the inexorable might of the Roman Colossus. In the chronicles of the Siege of Alesia, we witness Julius Caesar at the zenith of his military genius and leadership. The siege emerges as an indelible chapter, an architectural masterpiece woven from the threads of engineering prowess and strategic acumen. This monumental feat echoes through the corridors of time, a cornerstone of the Roman Empire's legacy, a testament to Caesar's resolute leadership. Yet the story of Gaul's assimilation into the Roman fold is a saga that transcends mere military victories. Rome's grand tapestry encompassed a symphony of policies and integration endeavors as the cultural fabric of Roman life interwove itself into the very soul of Gaul. A legacy born not solely from conquest, but from the nurturing of a shared identity that shaped the course of history. In the vast tapestry of history, the year 49 BC unfurled a saga of seismic proportions, as the Senate's edict sought to muzzle the thundering ascent of Julius Caesar. The crescendo of power and ambition reached a breaking point when Caesar, against the Senate's mandate, dared to defy fate by crossing the legendary Rubicon River. With this audacious stride, the stage was set for an epical showdown between the Titan of Rome and his rival, Pompey. As the script of conflict unfolded, the formidable Pompey beheld Caesar's surging might and galvanizing sway over the masses. Fleeing Italy's embrace, Pompey sought refuge in the eastern provinces, rallying his bastions of support and marshalling the weight of military prowess. A symphony of alliances and allegiances swirled, a kaleidoscope of power dynamics that revealed the intricate balance spanning the breadth of the Roman Empire. With a keen sense of Pompey's martial mettle, Caesar embarked on a meticulously choreographed dance upon the world's stage. The stage was set for the Persian theater, where Caesar's forces would clash with Pompey's imposing land army. Strategy was the symphony's refrain, a symphony that aimed to drain Pompey's spirits and reserves, employing the art of withdrawal to bait the enemy into exhaustion. As the tempestuous overture gave way to the martial crescendo, the battles of Persia and Dyrrhachium etched their names into the annals of history. Within these crucibles, Julius Caesar unveiled the full spectrum of his military genius and tactical finesse. At the heart of these clashes lay a symphony of strategy, a sonnet of calculated moves and strategic acumen that defined the course of destiny. Central to Caesar's orchestration was the acknowledgement of Pompey's land army's supremacy. Yet, this admission was but a preamble to an intricate dance of attrition where Caesar's forces, guided by unwavering discipline and relentless training, tugged at the threads of Pompey's morale and sustenance. This choreography culminated in an artful withdrawal, a stratagem that coerced Pompey into the clutches of scarcity and dwindling resources. Unity and precision defined the cadence of Caesar's legions. Like a maestro guiding an orchestra, Caesar segmented his forces into expertly drilled units, cementing a seamless chain of command that radiated coordination and adaptability across the battlefield's canvas. A chess master on the geopolitical board, Caesar danced with geography to forge an advantageous backdrop for his soldiers. The terrain, a strategic ally, squeezed the enemy into a labyrinth of disadvantage, an ingenious gambit to curtail the opposition's maneuverability. In this grand symphony of conflict, Julius Caesar scripted his legacy with every calculated maneuver, every strategic thread woven into the fabric of history. The stratagems of Persia and Dyrrhachium stand as timeless monuments to Caesar's unwavering resolve and military brilliance, a testament to his ascendancy as one of the Roman Empire's unparalleled military architects. Thus, the chronicles of 49 BC reverberate with the cadence of defiance, strategy, and valor. The legacy of Julius Caesar, etched in the echoes of his audacious crossing and epic battles, resonates through time as a testament to the indomitable spirit that carved empires and shaped destinies. Caesar embraced a defensive stance against Pompey during the Battle of Dyrrhachium. His intent was to thwart the enemy's advance by fortifying a robust defensive line with his army. This stratagem aimed to sap the adversary's resources and erode their morale. Caesar cleverly relied on Pompey's hubris and employed a protracted siege tactic. However, Pompey's forces encountered challenges in terms of provisioning, leading to a plummet in the soldiers' morale. Caesar capitalized on this by strategically probing for vulnerabilities and weaknesses in Pompey's strategy. Amid the crucible of Dyrrachium's fray, Caesar sought to disrupt the enemy's machinations by leveraging his own adaptability and agility. He orchestrated a symphony of shifting positions, akin to a masterful chess player unsettling his opponent's calculations. The annals of history illuminate Julius Caesar's military prowess through the Persian and Dyrrachium campaigns, where he showcased his strategic acumen and indomitable leadership. Throughout these conflicts, Caesar's capacity for flexibility, unwavering military discipline, astute defensive maneuvers, and adept exploitation of the enemy's frailties culminated in triumphant outcomes, etching his indelible mark upon the saga of the Roman Empire's evolution. Subsequent to the Battle of Dyrrachium, Pompey sought refuge in Egypt, yet his fate took a tragic turn as he met his demise through assassination. Pompey's passing marked the erasure of a prominent contender from Caesar's path, edging him closer to the fulfillment of his imperial aspirations. Egypt held a paramount strategic significance within the Roman Empire's realm. For Julius Caesar, this land beckoned with the allure of an expedition to intervene in its internal turmoil, a tempestuous civil war. The opulent resources and wealth that Egypt possessed further stoked Caesar's fascination. Upon setting foot on Egyptian soil, Caesar's path crossed with that of Cleopatra, a regal figure at the helm of the nation's destiny. Cleopatra, a potent force with charismatic magnetism, projected a strong leadership presence. The interplay between Caesar and Cleopatra wove a tapestry of complexity, a multidimensional bond that seamlessly blended politics and personal dynamics. The synergy between Caesar and Cleopatra became an instrument of amplifying influence within Egypt's corridors of power. Cleopatra, wielding her political clout, orchestrated strategic moves that lent support to Caesar's ascendance, solidifying his grip over Egyptian dominions. However, their association was not confined to political machinations alone. It bore the romantic imprint that colored both Caesar's personal life and the sociocultural landscape of Egypt. This liaison, a fascinating crossroads of love and politics, cast an indelible mark on the annals of history. From the depths of this entwined connection, a new life emerged. A son named Ptolemy XV Philopator Philometor Caesar bestowed the moniker Caesarion. This offspring would script his own chapter in the grand tapestry of Egyptian rule, shaping its destiny in the years to come. The union of Caesar and Cleopatra wove threads of strength into Egypt's tapestry, infusing its dominion with newfound might. This alliance between two powerful figures enshrined Egypt's sovereignty, echoing their strategic synergy. Julius Caesar's Egyptian Odyssey and his profound bond with Cleopatra stand as a pivotal epic, etching their imprints upon the mosaic of Roman Empire history. Through this liaison, Caesar navigated toward his political zenith, while Egypt burgeoned under their shared influence. Yet, fate would soon cast its dark shadow. As Caesar departed Egyptian shores, he bore witness to the disarray that now marred the empire he had left behind. Rome's very foundations trembled under the tempest of civil strife and political upheaval, marking a sobering reality upon his return, a harbinger of tumultuous times ahead. Upon his return to Rome, Caesar ascended to the role of consul and proceeded to further expand his dictatorial authority. In the course of this transformative journey, he set in motion a cascade of reforms that reverberated through the social, economic, and political fabric of Rome. A notable stride in Caesar's reformist path was his reformation of the Roman calendar upon his return from Egypt. His legacy endured through the institution of the Julius Caesar calendar, a system that persists in use to this day. This enduring calendar stands as a testament to Caesar's lasting impact on the Roman Empire. As Caesar's dominion grew, strains began to snake through his relationship with the Senate. Tensions escalated as the Senate increasingly resisted his burgeoning dictatorial clout, kindling the flames of civil strife and political uncertainty. Julius Caesar's fate took a harrowing turn in 44 BC when he met his tragic demise in Rome on the ominous date of March 15th. This event ranks among the most infamous assassinations in Roman Empire history, propelled by a convoluted nexus of political motives and personal animosities. The contours of his demise unfold as follows. Amid Caesar's soaring power, apprehensions percolated among certain Senate members who conspired to curtail his influence. On that fateful day of March 15th, 44 BC, Julius Caesar's path converged with his assassins as he made his way to the Senate chambers in Rome. This somber date is enshrined as the Ides of March in the annals of the Roman calendar. Inside the Senate precincts, Caesar was dealt multiple stabbing blows, sealing his tragic fate. Among the conspirators stood Gaius Cassius Longinus, Marcus Junius Brutus, and other Senate members, unified in their mission to rein in Caesar's overreaching authority and reinstate the former Roman Republic. The assassination emerged as their drastic recourse to quash his dictatorship and unbridled power. In his dying moments, Caesar purportedly cast the words, "Et tu, Brute?" "You too, Brutus," towards Marcus Brutus, a confidant and the chief orchestrator of the conspiracy. These poignant words encapsulated the betrayal he felt from a trusted comrade. The demise of Julius Caesar unraveled Rome into a tumultuous maelstrom of chaos and political uncertainty. This event unfolded against the backdrop of rampant civil warfare and political turmoil. The aftermath bore witness to the ascent of pivotal figures such as Octavian, later known as Augustus, and Mark Antony, leading the march toward the establishment of the Roman Empire. In the tapestry of Roman history, the assassination and demise of Julius Caesar loom as a monumental crossroads, marking a seismic shift in the trajectory of the Roman Empire. This pivotal event heralded the emergence of the imperial order, fundamentally shaping the course of Rome's destiny.